School Bullying and Its Consequences by Brittany Mack. Did you know that nearly a third of all teens and children get bullied at school daily? Did you know that less than half of their attackers face any consequences? School bullying refers to bullying done at school. This type of bullying can be older kids picking on younger kids, teachers bullying their students, and peers bullying other peers. Many of these bullied students don't get any type of support they need after they've been attacked, simply because they don't tell anybody they have been bullied, or the attacker, the bully, does not get the consequences they deserve. I truly believe strangers who bully other kids should have serious consequences to pay. These consequences they deserve should be suspension, community service, jail, counseling, and even expulsion from school. If we give attackers major consequences, then bullying will decrease in schools around the world. Many bullies continue to bully because they weren't affected by the punishment given. Do you remember the movie Mean Girls? In the movie Mean Girls, a group of girls wrote a burn book and got caught. But shortly after the girls got caught, another group of girls did the same thing. They didn't learn from their punishment from the first group of girls. If the girls would have received better and more effective consequences, then maybe the other group of girls would have not followed their footsteps of bullying their peers in their school. As adults, we can do anything about school bullying. We can really accept teens and children to speak up. That's why we need teachers, parents, counselors, and administrations to keep their eyes open for any kind of bullying. And when they see bullying going on in school, they need to stop it right away before it gets any worse. We need rules in the schools that will frighten the attacker from bullying someone else again. We need to enforce the rules in schools so that children and teens feel safe at school. People need to recognize that bullying can even come from teachers bullying their own students. We need to emphasize that bullying is never acceptable. Without serious consequence, many teens and children will become depressed, have low self-esteem, and even commit suicide, which happens every day because of school bullying. Some people around you may believe that bullying is a way of life and can never be fixed. Some people may think the consequence of bullying someone is too harsh. Teens and children bully not only to hurt other people, but because they are either insecure, jealous, or have a traumatic experience in their life, and it made them the way they are. For example, a teen or child may be being abused by their parent or parents, which is making them abuse someone else around them to help them cope with the pain they are going through in their life. Like I always say, there are two sides to every story. We as adults can help these bullied teens and children by recognizing signs that they are trying to reach out for help. Bullying can go both ways, and only one may get in trouble. Some teens and children make false accusations against the person they are bullying to prevent themselves from getting in trouble. This is why teachers, counselors, and administrations hear both sides so that the consequences can be enforced based on a particular situation. Millions of teens and children around the world have been or is being affected by bullying. As adults, let's teach our young generations of teens and children that it is okay to tell an adult they are being bullied. It first happens to them. Hopefully, we adults can help get new rules placed into school to help reduce the bullying rate. Most of all, let's work together to stop bullying so we can save a child or teen from a life of heartache.